everybody. It's Wednesday. I'm so excited to talk to you. Neil and I are getting ready to go on a trip to go see our kids in Vermont. But before we do that, I just wanted to share with you, we've been talking about recruiting all month, and it has really been making a difference. We're so happy to hear the stories of people who are making a breakthrough, getting their first recruit, adding 10 or 15 people to their team, and we're just really happy. I need lots of love, so give me lots of hearts and lots of likes, because you know how hard it is to do this, especially if you ever do one of these videos. So please, I just tune in here real quick because I just want to share with you. I got a really great idea. It's a secret formula for recruiting, and it involves math, which I'm not very good at math, but I do like the fact that I can just check out, if I do this and I do this activity, I'm going to get recruits. If I do this and I do this activity, I'm going to get recruits. So I'm really excited to share with you there. If you're watching the replay, hashtag replay, but give me lots of love, lots of likes and stuff, because that makes me feel like, okay, I'm just not talking to the air. Anyway, here's what I want to tell you about in this recruiting formula today. Okay, what it is we've talked about how you have to invite people. You just can't go out and say, you want to sell my product, you want to do what I'm doing, you want to join me. You can't just post and say, I'm looking for people who want to sell. None of that's really working for anybody. Texting is not working as well as your voice-to-voice conversation. So you always want to get them as quickly as you can from the text or from the PM to a voice-to-voice conversation. And so there are lots of ways to do that, but one of the things we've been talking to is inviting people to hear about the business. Now, here's what I found out. Some of you are doing OCI. You're observing and you're complimenting, and then you're announcing. You're doing OCA instead of OCI. And OCA is, oh, I've been thinking about you, and I think you would really be great in our business because you're so friendly. And, oh, hi, I'm so glad you're here. Lots of loves. I need to press those heart buttons because that just makes me feel better. Anyway, and you're saying, I think you'd be great, and I hope you're interested in joining me, or I hope you're interested in hearing more. That is not an invitation. An invitation says, I would like to invite you to hear more about it, to sit down with me for 10 or 15 minutes and hear about my company. That is an invitation. Now, we've been doing the math, and I've even got a handout for it. So this is really great. So what you want to do is, if you want the handout, it's hashtag REC handout, recruiting handout. Hashtag recruiting handout. And I'll put it in the post, but just post it in there, and I will make sure that you get this recruiting handout, because it's going to be so fun and you're going to love it. Because here's my little handout. I've got pictures for you. So this shows you that it takes 4 invitations to get 1 real conversation. 4 invitations to get 1 real conversation. So the fact that I want to get a recruit, I got to say, okay, so how many conversations do I have? Well, we've been doing research on this, guys, and it takes 3 conversations with 3 different people to get 1 new team member. So this is a handout for you. I just love it. You can be able to take care of it. You can print it out, hashtag REC handout, and I promise you I will send you a link in your private message, and you can click and download it and keep it forever and ever, and that's just awesome. But here's the deal. Inviting people to hear about your conversation, to hear about your company. That's the important thing, is not to announce that you're looking for somebody, and not to say that you think they'd be good. Those are all great, but you want to say, listen, I don't know if you are interested or not, but can I tell you 15 minutes about it? If you want to do it, great, and if you don't, that's okay. I need 15 minutes of your time. And if they say, well, I'm not interested, you just say, you know what, I wouldn't expect you to be interested, and that's why I want to just spend 15 minutes and tell you about it. Because if you want to do it, great. And if you don't, that's okay too. You might know somebody who would this be perfect for. Now, here's the formula. I have to do 4 of those invitations to get 1 person to say, sure, Dana, I'll sit down and listen. Okay? And then I have to do 3 of those conversations where I'm really telling about the meat and potatoes of the business to get a recruit. So if you're not having enough conversations, that's why you're not getting enough recruits. Or maybe you're like a blind hog, and even a blind hog finds an acorn now and then, and you stumble on somebody, and that's great. But if you want to consistently recruit 5 to 6 people in the next 6 weeks, if you want to consistently recruit somebody every single week, it is more invitations and more conversations. And so I hope this has been valuable for you. Hashtag value. If you're hearing value right now, I'm not seeing anybody writing anything, so I don't know if you're just watching there going, oh, I don't get her, she's talking too fast. But I will say this. We love you and we want you to succeed. You know, Neil and I made an amazing income from direct sales, and we have dedicated our lives now to helping you, the direct seller, be successful and build the team that you want to build. And it really means from our heart to yours, we do so much free training for you because we want you to succeed and we know that you can succeed. So I would just say, make sure that you get the hashtag recruit handout, get that studied, and more importantly than studying it, start inviting people to hear about your company. Don't you believe in it? Don't you believe in your company? Because if you do believe in your company, it's just natural for you to want to share and invite them to hear about it, because not everybody's heard about what you're doing. In fact, many of you who are watching this video and also watching on the replay, you know, honestly, people don't even know that your company exists. So hashtag recruit handout. If you find value, share this video with everybody. If you want to share it with your team, if you want to share it on your page, if you want to share it for other leaders that you know, feel free. Pass it on. It's free, and we just love you all. Have a great Wednesday. Talk to you later. Bye.